right, everybody. That's all right. Sorry, guys. Wrong stream there. That was the wrong stream. I had the wrong intro up. No, no yelling, no screaming. I can't do it. I don't want to lose my voice tonight. But now Gringo kind of dared me to use the Big Mill intro there. So hopefully, hopefully you guys thought that was funny. All right, we got an auction. We got not an auction tonight, but we got an auction this weekend, and it's got plenty of time for an auction preview tonight. We do have a Google document we're using. We do have a Google document that we have that lists out all the slabs. It's all certified coins. All certified coins. You like that one, Gringo? Did it work out okay? Oh, geez. That is a pretty good intro. I mean, yeah. I'm kind of a letdown at the end, though, because you don't hear anybody screaming. I'm sorry about that, Gringo. I'm sorry about that. So, what game am I going to play after the auction? I mean, well, tonight there's no auction. It's just a preview. Just a preview. So we're just going to show off. Anybody wants to see any of the coins, we can show them. I'm going to post the link into the chat so you guys can see the list of coins. That there is the document right there. Looks like Lincoln already had the command up there for it, but if you didn't get it through there, there's a Google document. 122 slabs are going to be up for auction starting on Saturday. I'm going to start it at 11 a.m. Pacific my time, 2 p.m. Eastern. We're probably not going to get through all of them because at some point I'll get cranky or mad at you guys for not bidding fast enough, or something will happen, or it'll just get dragged on for 4, 5, 6, 7 hours, whatever it goes. I'll get tired of selling coins and we'll quit for Saturday, and then we'll continue again Sunday and try to finish them off. That's the plan. Yeah, that's the plan. So, and it'll be, you know, everybody will have to pay, you know, I'll send out invoices to people at the end by PayPal. If you want to pay by some other method, you let me know and we can work that out. If you can't pay right away, let me know in advance. That's one thing. And then maybe we can work something out as long as it's a reasonable request. I'm not going to hold it for 6 months or anything crazy like that. Another thing is that if you know you can't be here Saturday or Sunday or part of either day and you don't want to miss an item, you can email me your bids in advance. As long as you get them to me by 9 a.m. Saturday morning, just send me an email saying I want to bid $34 on lot number 12, $87 on lot number 116, and $139 on lot whatever. You know, I'll go ahead and execute those bids as if you were there. I won't just jump it right up to your max bid. I'll execute them as if you were there. You might end up paying your max bid, or you might end up paying a lot less, or you might not win it. If you don't win it, you know it went more than your max bid. So I'll do that for anybody. And I guess the coolest thing about this, or the most risky and scariest thing on my perspective, is everything's going to start at $1. And there's no reserves on anything. So I sure hope that you guys take this seriously. I sure hope many of you do submit proxy bids, because honestly I'm pretty nervous starting everything at $1, because several of these are worth well over $100 each. So we'll see. I guess we'll see. Mikey did want to know if there were any toned Morgans, and I know there was at least one that had significant toning, and that's this one right here. I'll show that under my light and under the scope. But this here, for reference, is the 1885 VAM number 3. This is lot number 40 in the auction. It's an MS64. And let's see if I can get the color to show a little bit. This camera's horrible, but we'll show it under this camera, and then we'll show it under the scope. But it's got nice... It does have nice color. So yeah, so that was the one that I remembered that had color to it. And now let's go ahead and put it under the scope and go full screen on the scope and check this out. Now, if there's anything else that you want to see while we're doing this, just let me know the lot number. Try to do one at a time, but let me try to get the angle. You can see that there's color there. I mean, it's not the greatest color, but there is color, and that's showing it horribly, sorry. Let me look at the reverse, see if I can get it to show it all. I mean, that's a lot better on the reverse. And then you get it in the light, you can kind of see what we're talking about. But yeah, it's an MS64 Morgan. Those alone, even if for common dates without a attributed variety, and this is the VAM number 3, they go on for pretty big premiums right now. So hopefully someone takes a liking to that one. All right. Yeah, it's okay, Mikey. It's not monster toning. I wouldn't call it that by any means, but it's, you know, it's respectable. What else do you guys want to see, or do you guys not want to see any of the coins? We'll end the stream and I'll go play some video games. What do you guys think? Anybody have any requests of coins they want to look at? I know some of you are just looking at the Google document for the very first time, and I'm already like telling you, let me know what you want to see. Let me know what you see. So, lot number 7, Buffalo Nickel, perfect. Lot number 7 is, and thanks Mims, thanks for being here. 1914 VF20, and that's it right there. So we'll go ahead and we'll show what it looks like in the slab. 1914 VF20. Now you guys are starting to rapid fire some numbers. That's okay. I'll try to keep up. 106 and 29, but try not to overwhelm me too much. And we'll just show it under the scope real quick. There it is, 1914. And if you're wanting to see something closed up, or if you're not seeing something, you know, that or if you need to see something, just let me know if you need like something in particular. But there it is. That was lot number 7. Let me put that back. Next was lot 106. Let me grab a sheet of paper here and just write these down so I make sure to get them. I might end up going through and just showing them all, but maybe not. So I got 106, 29, and 79. Let's go to 106 first. 106 is a 1970 error coin. All right, let's get to the error coins. That is this one right here. What's that one right there? Oh, sorry, you're not seeing it. I got the wrong screen on. Okay, it's this one right here. It's a 1970 quarter that's struck on a dime. It's not struck on a dime planchet, it's struck on dime stock. So when they roll out the metal, they do the different thicknesses for each type, and they took a sheet of the dime metal and cut out quarter size on this one. So it's underweight. So it'll be underweight, and we can show that under the scope. And it'll show there'll be a weakness around the edge because it's a thin planchet. It won't fully strike up, but there's that coin. Yeah, it just doesn't strike at all around the edge and the rim. Just because it's too thin. So there is that. That was lot 106. Trying to put these back and keep them in order so I don't get too crazy with it. Is that a 14/13? I did not look, Don. Probably not, because usually they would attribute that, or somebody would, but we could try to zoom in if I remember to. I'm trying to write down these numbers. 106, 29, 79, and then somebody just had said something else, but I missed it already. So we'll go to 29. What's lot 29? What's lot 29? 29 is the 46 Walker in an old small white holder, okay? Let me find that. That's it right there. And then lot 35, says Mikey. We'll get to that. Sorry. Nice flashy, shiny Walker. And this is a really old ANAX holder. For a while, they would have certification numbers that were numbers. And before that, they had it was a combination of 2 letters and 4 numbers. Really, these are really old holders. And this was back when the American Numismatic Association owned ANAX. So it was the ANA doing the grading. So it's just a really nice, shiny, flashy MS64. It's got some toning around the rim. So that's a look at it there. We'll also look at it under the scope just so you can get a different look at it. It's got a little color. Look at that color. It's beautiful. Nice original toning on the edges. I see lot 35, lot 30 being requested. Okay, we'll check those out. It's got a little bit, and look at that color. I mean, it's like rainbow color just speckled along the edge. That's old original toning. That's what you want to see on an old coin. Very cool. Hope that helps with the look there. That again was lot number 29. Alright, 29. Let me put that back where it goes so I don't get crazy on this. Lot 79. What is lot 79? Lot 79 is A 1948 Booker T. Washington commemorative. Okay, we can take a look at that. That is, let me grab it. Let's just show all the Booker T's. I think there's 3 of them here. We'll just get through it. There's that one, and then these 2 right there. And actually, let me grab something I can put right there so I don't lose my spot. Perfect. So this is going to be lot numbers 77, 78, and 79. Okay? 77, 78, and 79. So here's the first one, Philadelphia. And this is in an old green PCGS holder. This is what they call a 2-piece holder. The first holders were the Rattler slabs. You guys might be familiar with those. Hey, what's up there, Rendai? This is the guy that plays Fall Guys sometimes. So this is basically right after they had the Rattler slab. So what this is this interior part is just a PCGS Rattler slab with a different label. And then they put this is a separate piece of plastic wrapped around it. And you can feel like with your thumb or whatever, there's a gap there. And that's called an outer stacking ring. Now these things are really fragile. You drop this on a floor, that thing will shatter. It'll go all over the place. So these are pretty, and then afterwards, after they did these 2-piece holders, they went to this one here. That's a solid, like, 1 piece with a stacking ring around it. That's all 1 piece of plastic. But anyway, there's the nice Philadelphia, a real nice lustrous piece. We also got the 48D in the old green holder that came a little bit after that 2-piece holder. Again, all these are at least 20 years old or so, these holders, when you get to the old green holder. I think they stopped doing them right around 2001 or 2002, somewhere right around there. So it's right about 20 years is the newest they could be. And then the 48S is the one with the CAC sticker, MS65. You can see it's got nice luster, original surfaces. All right, hope that helps with those. Again, if I missed something or if you had any other specific questions about them, we can always jump back to them. We are going to go now to number 35 somebody requested to see. That is a 2001 Denver Kennedy that Mikey wanted to see, I believe. Let's go ahead and get that out of here. Where is that? That is right here. This is lot number 35, just a 2001 D in the old white ANAX holder. And this was about one of the last years they used these small holders. They started going to a bigger holder after this. Just a nice 2001 D, and MS64. Looks nicer than that, but... Lot 97 and lot 52. Let me write those down. 97, 52, okay? Hope everybody's been doing well. I haven't live streamed, I guess, since our Coin Club meeting. And haven't really done a Michael Kittle Rare Coin stream in a while, so sorry about that. And I was looking, when I was putting this auction together, we haven't actually done a real coin auction since, like, the beginning of the year, since January. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy, huh? So I apologize for that. We're gonna keep it going. Let me put that one back. That was 35. Lincoln is also requesting 17 through 20. We're gonna do lot 30 next, though. Take a look at it. Lot number 30 is a Franklin half. Right there. 1959D ANAX MS64 with full bell lines in the old ANAX small white holder. I'm trying to show a couple different angles just so you can kind of see what they might look like in hand. I know it's not the best camera, please bear with me, I'm sorry, but... And we'll show that under the scope just so you can see. I'll try to remember to do that for each one as well. JC wants to look at 108 as well. Okay, I'm adding that to the list. I'll try to get to them. That one says full bell lines. It looks like it to me. Pretty well good, pretty nice strike. And there we go. Hope that shows you what you wanted to see, maybe. Put that one back. And that was lot 30. Next up is lot number 97, someone wanted to see. 97 is a 1981 error. Okay, and that was lot 97. Let me find that. 97, where's it at? Come on, yeah? I'll find it, don't worry. Okay. There is 97. 1981 struck through late stage capped die. Is that the right one? 97. It is, it is. Okay. Pretty weird grade, MS60 red brown, but sometimes you see some weird grades on the error coins. You don't really see that too much. Hey there, Rocky, how you doing? Lots of varieties, Randy, and everything's starting at $1, so you better go and look some of these up and send in some proxy bids, because some of these varieties that we're going to see are worth well over $100 in the slabs that they are, just based on the grade and how tough the varieties are. There's some better varieties. So that's what it looks like. It was struck through a cap die. So really mushy and not really much to see there. But then the other side was on a nice fresh die. No issues. And before anybody asks, yes, if you can't make immediate payment, as long as you're willing to work it out to where, like, yeah, oh, I'll pay you in 2 weeks, or oh, could I pay you half now and half in a month? You know, I'm sure we could work something out. I want you, first of all, I want your bids. I mean, I'm selfishly saying that, but I don't want you to miss out on a coin just because you think you need to pay immediately after the auction. If you know we're going to be able to wrap it up and, you know, take care of something relatively quickly, then I don't want you to miss out a coin that you want. That's the way I view it. So that there was 97. Lot number 52 was requested next. What was that? What was lot number 52? Lot number 52. Lot number 52. That's a 1927 S piece dollar. I actually have one of those right here in the box. Well, one of the 3 huge slab boxes that we got. There's the 1927 S. AU55, PCGS graded. Nice original luster. A little bit dirty surface. Not too crazy though. Just a touch of wear. A lot of people would crack these out and probably sell it as a slider. You know, call it an Anker or something. But PCGS called it AU55. You'll pay me Tuesday for a coin today. Might be able to work that out. Let's see if there's anything interesting on this one that I didn't see in hand. So there's 27. Looks like a whole bunch of scratches or die polish there. I'm not sure which one it is. Probably some die polish when you get right up to the hair like that. Yeah, some of the scratches are going underneath the rays and everything, so that's just die polish. Kind of cool. There's the S. Just a tiny bit of wear. I mean, it's a nice coin. It's a nice coin. It's about as best you'll ever see for an AU55, I would guess. You ain't gonna get better than that. Alrighty, so that was lot number 52. The next request was for items 17 through 20. To take a look at those, let me grab them. First, let me see the list. If you need to follow along on the list, it's !DOC. And the list is also in the Google document in the description to this video. So Lincoln wants to see 17 through 20, okay? Let me try to get these out of the box. think it's that. I think it's that. And I think that goes there. 17 is 1941D. So so here's something I want to note. In the catalog that I wrote up, the Google document, you'll see that I put in parentheses FS801. Now on this holder, it only says double die reverse die 1. For lot number 18, the next one, it just says RPM2. But in parentheses, I put FS501. Where I could find a modern cherry picker's guide attribution number, I put it in parentheses because those aren't in labels. For example, on the next one, lot 19, it says DDR FS-022.2 die 1. That's a very old number from one of the old versions of the cherry picker's guide. Today they just call this one the FS801. So I tried to put the right number where I could find it. This last one that he wanted to see, the 1955 proof, just says double die reverse. Not in the cherry picker's guide that I could find. It's probably a very minor variety. Okay? Ant wants to look at, hold on, let me write these down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 11. Okay. And let's, hopefully I didn't miss too many people's other requests so far, but please don't overwhelm me with requests. Anyway, so this first one is 41D double die reverse die 1. So you can see it's an MS63. Just an MS63 silver quarter, about what you'd expect in the old ANAX holder. But let's take a look and see if we can figure out if we can see this double die reverse. There's the 41. Looks like there's a die crack right in his head there. That's kind of cool. JC Will wants to see 108. Yeah, that's coming up next on the list. That's coming up next after these Washington quarters. And if you guys have the cherry, I think I looked this one up. We'll zoom in on this one. It's in the it's in the letters of America here. I didn't zoom all the way in, but that should be good enough. I just moved the coin. It's got to get the lighting and the angle right to see it. Yeah, you can see it there on the M of America, pretty much, and then the F of. Let's see if I can get some more light on it. I mean, if I turn the microscope light on, it washes out the color a little bit and the whole look, but it's there. It's the variety if you know what you're looking for. It's the right one. Alrighty, let's go back to this. That's the 1941. That's lot 17. Lot 18 is the 46 S over S. That's an MS63 coin. And if you guys know the pickup points I should be looking for on some of these, or that you want to see under the microscope, you let me know. But this is a 46 S over S. They just put RPM 2. If you look that up in the book, this is the FS501 coin is what they call it now. And we'll look at the mint mark. We'll see if we can see any repunching. And you can see it for sure. Let's zoom in even closer, right? I think you guys can already see it, but let's make this microscope earn its money. Yeah, you can see it right under the top of the S. There's like another little tip of an S in the upper loop. I'll move some light around so you can. And that's me hitting my light up against my camera stand. So put on the microscope light. That kind of changes the look. Anyway, that there is that one. Lot number 19 is this one here, the 1953 DDR FS022.2 die 1. But again, that is an FS801 in the modern cherry picker's guide. And where is the doubling on this one? I think it's in the same spot like the A and M of America, and I can already see it with that little look, but we'll go full screen. You can see, look at that A and the M pretty much, and the F of. It's pretty actually substantial doubling for a Washington. Pretty clear. Pretty clear to me. Hopefully you guys can see that pretty well. Right, he's like, want. Yep. Everything's starting at $1, so I at least put in some bids. Whether you get them or not, I can't tell you, but At least put in some bids. Thank you. All right, that's that. The last one is a 1955. The last one that I believe it was Lincoln asked to see these. It's a 55 proof, a proof 66, which a 55 quarter in proof 66 is worth a few bucks in and of itself, let alone one that has a double die reverse variety attributed. Now again, this is not in the cherry picker's guide that I could find anywhere. PCGS doesn't certify any double die reverses for this year. I mean, I can look under the scope. I looked around a little bit and didn't really see anything major. And it's really hard on these anyway because I said, yeah, I mean, you can see something maybe on the little tips of the letters there, maybe a small little splits, but I don't know. Sometimes it's like you just see, I don't know. I just couldn't really see anything that was major. I mean, maybe at the bottom of the branch there's a little split. Is there something specific you want to like see on it, Lincoln, or some part? It's got a little bit of toning. You can see it's not, you know, but as far as where exactly the doubling is, where they say double die reverse, I don't know, and I don't know which DDR. If you're looking at one of those websites that lists 100 different DDRs, even though you got to use a damn microscope to even pretend to see one of them. It's not a major DDR though. I'll tell you that. You see it, Lincoln? You're happy? Okay. But I know it's not a major. It's on Pluribus. Okay, I can see a little bit, but I didn't know if that was enough or that's what they were wanting to talk about though. So all right. So that was lots number 17 through 20. Again, if I went through that too quick and you wanted me to zoom in or see something more specific on any of those, don't be shy. That's what this stream here is for. Lot 108 is next that somebody requested. Let me find what that is on the list. Lot 108. A 1946 Walking Liberty Air rim clip. Ooh, that sounds interesting, doesn't it? That actually sounds pretty interesting. I hope I actually have that coin in here somewhere. Let's look. Of course I have that coin in here somewhere. Problem is these little Anex holders, when they're in a big slab box, they're so small they don't fit, you know, and they're between like PCGS and NGC stuff. It's hard to grab them out of the box. Anyway, 1946 Walking Liberty half. It's a Blazer MS65. Just think of like what an MS65 1946 goes for, anyways. That's the minimum this should sell for. It's amazing. It's an amazing. It's a beautiful coin. It's a beautiful coin. But it says there's a rim clip. It says there's a rim clip. Is there? I mean, it's very, very small, and it's almost impossible to see. But it's not impossible to see. I was just holding it up to a light, because that's the best way you see it. But I'll get the scope here. It's so minor. It's so minor. It's like right there along the rim. Okay, let me zoom in. It's right there. And let me turn the camera the other way so it's lit up more. It's like right there along the rim. You see it get flat, and then there's like a little tiny gap in the slab. It's almost just so minor. So if you're looking for a dramatic rim clip, this is not it. It's very, very minor. Just enough to like chip off the corner of the coin. But it's in a holder. It's attributed. It's not damaged. It's a genuine rim clip attributed by Anex. Hope that's what you wanted to see. Yeah, I mean, but when you actually see it in the slab, you can actually, I mean, I can't show it here because I'd have to have a light bulb underneath pointing up at the camera. You can see it. Like if you just hold the slab up to a bright light, you can see light come through like right in that little spot where there's, instead of being a circle right there, there's like a little small straight line where that's been clipped. If you guys know what I mean there. So there's definitely a clip that's not damaged. I can see it, but it just doesn't show well in camera with a black background. I mean, I hope that makes sense. I mean, I can try to put like a white piece of paper, you know, behind it or something. I don't think that'll show it at all. I mean, no, it's not showing it. Yeah, you would have to have a light behind it. You'd have to have a light behind it. And that's what I do. You'd hold it straight up to a light and it's clear as day. Clear as day. Lot number 37, Mikey said. Let me add that to the list. Okay, Steve Woods, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Got a flashlight on your phone? That's a damn good idea, Alfred. That's why you get paid the big bucks. That's why Alfred's the #1 mod right here. Sorry, everybody else. Sorry, all the other mods. Alfred wins. All right, let me get my phone out, turn on a flashlight, set this down there. Is that like gonna... Yeah, you can kind of see it like if I go right there. See it right there? I mean, I don't want to get too far. Oh, look at that. I mean, Alfred, you're a god dang genius. See how that works? I mean, nowhere. I mean, it's definitely a clip there, and it's a lot. I mean, maybe now that you see it like that, it's actually a lot bigger than maybe you thought. Just by looking, it's harder to. It's not that big though. It's there. Look at that OG22 phone case, by the way. Isn't that amazing? All right, let me turn this off so my battery don't die. All right. Yep, Alfred, your pay just increased as mod, definitely. All right, so that was that one. Hopefully that answered any questions you may have on that one right there. That was lot number 108. Boom, Alfred is MVP so far. Next up was lot 2, 3, 4. Let's just grab some of these. There's 2, 3, 4. 5. These will be fun. 5. You know what? We might as well just show 6 and 7. He didn't ask for 6, but we'll show 6 and 7. And then 8. And then 11. You didn't want to see 9 and 10? I want to show 9 and 10, though. And then we'll show 9, 10, 11. Then we'll show 9, 10, 11. We just get these out of here. And then 9, 10, 11. Okay. Woo! All right. Double blue. Yep, if I could give him a second wrench, we'd give him a second wrench. So what's up first? What's up first? This is lot number 2. Let me go up to my list so I make sure I read you the right info. This is 41D double die reverse in the old small white Anax holder. And wow, you know what? I think I kind of almost screwed up my light, shining the light right up into my camera. It's like made everything look a little darker maybe. Maybe it's my imagination. Anyway, it's a 64 red. Let me zoom out my microscope again too a little bit. I'm not going to go all the way out, but we'll do a little bit out. To me, it might be red-brown under today's standards. It might have mellowed a little bit in the holder, in fairness. It says double die reverse on the holder as well. I didn't really see it. It's not in the Cherry Picker's Guide that I could find as a variety, but let's take a look. Lot 38 and 39. We can show those. I don't think I've shown them. Mikey wanted to see 37. We'll show 38, 39 right after that. Absolutely. Let's take a look. I thought maybe there was like a little extra thickness on some of the letters of pluribus. I didn't see doubling anywhere else, to be honest with you guys. It's very minor if it's a double die. But some of you guys love these very minor double dies because it's something different. Like the bottom of the U of pluribus looks a little extra thickness. The bottom of the L. But it's got okay color, but when they call this full red, if you crack this out and send it in graded now, it's not coming back full red in my opinion. It's probably a red-brown. You want me to zoom? I can zoom in even further. I was just showing that, but we can zoom in even further. I know you said you see it, but I'm not in a hurry, even though I know I'm talking rapid fire, but I know it's, I got 123 things here. 122, I should say. Let's turn on the microscope light, just for fun, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where they're talking that there's doubled. Again, that's not major enough for it to be in the Cherry Picker's Guide. At least in the copy of the Cherry Picker's Guide that I have. If that makes sense. So, look at the B. Okay, yeah, a little bit. The bottom of the U, even into the S. Yeah, even into some of the other letters. The bottoms of those U's just look THICC thick, huh? Yep. All right, let's zoom back out and turn off the light a little bit because that light's crazy. That was lot number 2. That was lot number 2. Go back to this. Lot number 3, let's just make sure. 51D over S Lincoln. This is it says OMM2 FS20152 on here. This is the FS512. It's a really popular variety. This is a full-on 64 red, beautiful scent. These are worth quite a bit, too. These are worth quite a bit. I sure hope you guys take this seriously and look these up. And, I mean, if only one of you guys looks it up and wants it, you guys are getting a steal. Hopefully 2 of you guys look these up and want them, and I don't get my head peeled on this. I thought about setting reserves on everything, but I just thought it'd be a lot more fun, and I'm kind of trusting you guys that we'll have some bidders show up. But I'm kind of nervous about doing this no reserve, starting everything at $1. But you know what they say? They say YOLO. Let's go in a little bit closer even. Let's turn on the mic light there. Kind of makes it harder to see with that zoomed in the microscope light, actually. But it's the variety. It matches up with the pictures in the Cherry Pickers Guide. So, you know, if I turn this light off and zoom out just a little bit, I'm having trouble here. I'm having a hard time. Anyway. It's a 51D over S. You can see the bottom of that just a little bit under the D. Hopefully you guys can see that. Hopefully you guys can see that. Oh, I just dropped a silver dollar. Randy's scared of this auction? Don't be scared, Randy. We're friends. And actually, Randy, I was meaning to email you because I still got a pile of stuff. For some reason, I thought like I was waiting to ship stuff to you, but I haven't shipped you like your pile of stuff here for the last few weeks. If you want this stuff, I'll send it out tomorrow. If you think you might buy something in this auction, we'll wait. But I apologize. I didn't mean to like be holding this stuff of yours. I thought I was waiting for something, but I guess I'm not waiting. But anyway, all right. So that's that. That's the 51D over S. That's the 19. That was lot 3. Sorry. Lot number 4 is the same exact coin, only it's a higher grade PCGS, little bit flashier. Again, they say 02152. Again, right there, 02152. And this is an older graded holder by PCGS because they're using the older Cherry Pickers reference, and they call them Mint Airs, even though it's a variety. Really nice coin, but we'll show the variety on this one. You can just tell this one's so much more brighter and red. Definitely worth a few extra bucks. Oh, you did ask me to wait? Okay, I couldn't remember, Randy. I couldn't remember. I just know that I've had this bag of stuff sitting here for you, and then I'm like, I just was like looking, I'm like, why am I holding this? I couldn't remember why, but anyway, it's hard to, I don't know, I have a hard time making this one out, but let's turn on the microscope light just so you can see a different one. But it's there. It's there. It matches up the pictures of what this variety is. When is this auction? Saturday and Sunday. But Randy, if you see things you want to bid on, you can send me your bids right now. Don't do it in the chat. Send me an email. Say, tell me what you want to. So if you want to bid on this one right here, you would say, Kittle, I want to bid $100 on lot number 4. And then when it opens up, I'll say, we already have a bid of $1. And then when someone bids 2, I'll say I have a prior bid of 3. And I'll bid up to $100 as if you were there. Now, if someone bids 101, you lose. If someone bids 99, I'll bid 100 and you win it at your max. But if someone only bids it up to $10, you'll win it at 11. So I'll do proxy bids. And you can do that for all 122 items if you want. And I'm sure I'll have at least one person send me an email saying, I'll bid $5 on every single item. Just in case something goes cheap, they're going to win it for $5. And anyway, that actually helps me out, but I hope too many people don't put bids in on every single item. So, because that'd be a little crazy trying to keep track of all that. So so if I get an email with proxy bids from any of you, I will put those in. I'll keep track of that, and then I'll send you an email confirming that I got your bids, just so you don't have to wonder. Anyway, this next one is lot number 5, 51S over S, repunched mint mark number 5, it says. I could not match this up with one of the repunched mint marks. I don't even know if there were any in the Cherry Pickers Guide, so it's not as major, at least enough to be put in the Cherry Pickers Guide. 51S, 64 red brown. But let's take a look at the mint mark area to see if we can see any repunching. me focus and put the light on there. Galen, how you doing? Randy's like, I'm gonna be there. Making a list of proxy bids. Well, yeah, I mean, no, I mean, I hope some of you guys at least try to take it a little bit seriously. I mean, there's some of them, like, at least the Morgan dollars, you know, like, even if you don't care about the VAMs and all that, you guys know what an MS64 Morgan should be worth. I mean, put in a bid a little bit less than that, just so, like, if no one else pays attention, at least you get it for a steal. So it looks like there's something a little tiny bit going on the inside of the S there. I don't know. They say it's an S over S repunched mint mark number 5. Let's put on the light. Maybe you'll see something that... there's a little bit on the back of the S there, the upper... I guess they call it the northwest underneath. Yeah. There's some repunching. A little bit. A little bit. Well, I'll send something for certain probably, but I got to go through it. This is hard without your computer. Yeah, I've heard some of your computer drama there, Randy. I feel bad, man. That's... I mean, everybody just remember, always make backups of everything, or at least have some kind of backup plan, because we use these damn computers all day, and it's like, you don't know what... I mean, it'd be crazy if they don't work the next day, you know. 58 D over D, this is lot number 6. Really nice 66 red. I mean, look at the luster on that. And that's really, people ask me all the time, how do you know the difference between like a 64 red, a 65 red, a 66 red? Is it just the number of marks? It's really not the number of marks. It's partially the number of marks, but it's partially the luster. I mean, just look at the cartwheel luster when you get that in the light. It just, I mean, that's a 66. It's just like, that's how you know the difference. That's one of the ways, at least. This one says it's a D over D, and it's cataloged as Breen 2225. So I guess if you had the Breen World Coin Encyclopedia, it might have a description there. This is not in Cherry Pickers. There's no really other place I could find this. Probably on one of those websites where they list out 80 different repunched mint marks for 1958, and none of them are major. They're all minor, and nobody cares about them except like 4 people. But hopefully you're one of those 4 people and you care about this one, because, yeah, you can definitely see there's split serifs on the top corner of the D for sure. For sure. And there it is with light blaring on it. See, it kind of washes it out. You can't see the split anymore. But I can see it even, so. There's some repunching there. Hey Henry, how you doing? Don't know what any of this American stuff is worth, doesn't it? There is one coin from Canada, Alfred, if you saw it, an error coin. There's one. There's one. RPM Lives Matter. They do, Don, every one of them. All of them do. All lives matter, exactly. All right, even the OMMs and the RPMs and the... All right, enough of that. Let me turn... Oh, I gotta turn off this light. Hopefully you guys see that. Very cool. Randy loves it. Randy wants it. And Randy, you know what else is really cute? Look at these little white holders. Aren't these fun? Look at that. Come on, you don't get those every day. All right, that's that one. What was that? Lot number 6. Lot number 7, we already looked at. That was the 1914 VF20. We looked at that earlier. But it was asked to be looked at again, so here it is. I'll zoom out the microscope so you get kind of a full coin shot. Right there. We'll zoom. Boom. Bang. Bing bong bang bong. 14 in VF20 PCGS. Okay, very good, very good. Next, let me cross these off so I'm not doing the same ones over. Next up was Lot 8 was requested. What's Lot 8, guys? 1929D in an ANAX small old white holder. Perfect, that's this one right here. AU58, I mean, looks pretty nice to me. 29D. Lots of original mint luster. Cool little old ANAX holder. Oh, JC was looking at a proof 1872. That's a nice coin. Jeez. Let's go super extreme close up. that a scratch right on his head? Sure enough, it looks kind of like it, doesn't it? Yeah, right in his hair. That's one reason it's probably in a 58 holder. So there's a few scratches on it. Not enough to keep it out of a holder, apparently, but it's in a holder. And there's the reverse. Weak strike, for sure, but a lot of these are. But just a very small touch of wear, they say. And probably that scratch on the obverse was enough for them to even think about a mint state grade. You can find and it's got some nice toning. Look at that, nice color. Nice original luster. It's a really nice coin, actually, except for right there on the damn obverse, there's a scratch in the hair. If you tilt it the other way, it doesn't look like anything, but I'm not going to do that on you. That was lot number 8. Lot number 9 is really cool. 38D over S. Not an RPM, but an OMM, an over mint mark. Really nice, high grade, MS65. This is a coin, you look up the price on this, this is like a $200-300 coin. A $200 to $300 coin. So I hope somebody bids something on it. Jeez, why did I do this? Why did I do this, everybody? Look, you know what? It's not too late to quit. I could just, you know what? And by the way, I was going to mention, it's really hot in Southern California. It was over 100 degrees today. We're in like the flex your power time, 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Pacific, where they're telling us not to use any power because we're at extreme risk for power failure and brownouts. So if I just decide to pull the plug on this, that's because the power grid failed. It's not because I'm quitting and getting scared about doing this. So just saying, it's not, you know, just saying. But yeah, that's just a nice MS65 Buffalo nickel. But where we want to look at is the mint mark. Look at that Buffalo. That's the bomb, right? Let's nerd out and look at this mint mark. Oh yeah, you can cherry pick 38D over D and 38D over S. Absolutely, JW. That's definitely possible. Now what we're going to be doing is looking right into this nickel's D hole. You want to focus right in the center of its D hole, because you'll see part of an S in there once I get it focused just right. And yeah, that's like the part of an S in there. Anyway, it's attributed right. This is the, they call it the OMM4. And if you look on Kaneka, which I guess is the Variety Vista list, sell their stuff, that translates into FS514 today. FS514 today. Galen, we're starting this one at $1. So if you love it, and you love it for $50, please bid $50. If you love it for $150, please bid $150. Whatever you love it, you know. At some point, you like this nickel, right? I'm not saying it's going to go for $300, but maybe out of the 30 or 40 people that are going to show up my auction, you'll love it the most, and you'll get really lucky. I hope that all this stuff ends up going for really good prices, but we'll see. I just figured to YOLO it, because I do pretty well. You guys are always real fair with me. Most of the stuff goes for what it's worth or well above, and I've done well in all my past auctions, and I just thought it'd be fun to list everything at $1. I don't know. It was a dumb idea. I don't know. It might have been a dumb idea. I said D. Right in the hole of the D. Not the B hole, the D hole. There's no B here. There's no B. All right. That is the spreadsheet. Mikey also wants to look at lot 14. Let me add that to my list here just so I don't skip on him. Anyway, hopefully you guys see that. Let's turn on the light of the microscope just so maybe you'll see something different. You can actually see a little more detail in there maybe. Turn it sideways. Turn it the other way. Confirm the attributions and all that if you feel like it or if you're smart enough to do that. I don't know. I go by what's on the label most of the time, but... And yeah, let's zoom right back out and just take a look at the full deal. I mean, just even if... And then that's the other thing. Even if you don't care about the variety or which exact D over S it is, just look up what a 38 D over S in MS65 goes and try to get it for a steal. Go for it. I hope more than one person bids. I hope. All right, so there, and someone else wanted to see lot 33. Let me add that to the list. We got a few more of these earlier ones that they wanted to see. 1941 nickel. This is lot number 10 in the small old white ANAX holder. This is a really old one, I guess. again, where they put the 2 letters and the 4 numbers as the serial number. Definitely done in the 1980s. It's a Blazer MS66 with 5 steps, and it's got some old dealer label that I took most of the stickers off of this, but it's from an auction, obviously. And at the time, someone wrote $27 on it, so I don't know if that's what it sold for in this auction. But it says 41D ANAX 66 F/STR, so full strike, 5.5 steps, attractive with hint of tone, light abrasion on the cheek and jaw with light nicks in the steps, pinpoint miss on the 6th step under pillars 2 and 4, 1018-EIENE.10. Whatever the hell all that means, but I left it on there because some of you guys might want to nerd out about some of that, so. Or whoever owns this might want to keep that old auction tag. I have no idea what auction that is or where that came from, but it's a pretty sweet nickel. Pretty sweet nickel. RFT raid, Michael Fallis. Well, hey, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. We're just doing a preview of some items I have up for auction on Saturday. We have 122 certified coins. There's some error coins. There's a lot of different varieties. And this is one of them. This here is lot number 10. If anybody wants to see the full list, we have a Google document. It's in the description. We also have !DOC. We'll get you that list of what's up. And then the final item in this group that someone asked to see, this is lot number 11. This is a 1942 Jefferson nickel proof. This is not the Silver War nickel proof. Let me just make sure. No, it's not. This is just a regular nickel proof. Very hazy. It's pretty much toned over. Really tough to even tell it's a proof until you get it to reflect right in the light. It's a proof 65. It's in an old white holder from ANAX, but a later one where it has all numbers in the serial number. And people that collect these old holders really do care about stuff like that. But we'll take a look at this and you'll see that it's a proof, and you'll see what you want to see there. Just got some dark toning all over it. If you tilt it into a light, you can see that there are mirrors underneath all that. It's just really tough to tell on the obverse especially. But you can just tell by the strike, and if it was outside of the holder, you'd be able to tell from the rims that it's certainly a proof. And when you look at just the striking of all the windows and the doors and the steps, and definitely a proof. Let's see if I can get that into the light. Yeah, you can see the mirrors underneath there. Pretty deeply toned, though. Okay. All right, let's put these away before I get everything all totally out of order in this auction. All right. Hey, we didn't look at it yet, but that's lot 1, because we looked at 2 through 11. We might as well look at lot number 1, right? 22D, week D, die number 4, ANAX, fine 12. Why not, right? Let's look at this. 22D, week D. Just on fine 12, relatively low grade. And let's take a look under the scoop. They say weak D, but when you ever look at these, especially this die pair, the whole coin's pretty weak, to be honest with you, the whole thing. It just looks so mushy and worn, but that's why you don't have the D on these. They use these dies. I'll put it on the microscope light. It's just so weak, but this is the way they look, and it's certified. The reverse is a lot stronger, but still pretty weak. Let me get that light off. That's not helpful at all. But these are up there in price too. This is die number 4, it says, Lincoln. Die 4. 1, 3, and 4 are the weak Ds. I think die 2 is the strong. They call them. They have weak D, and then there's a weak D with strong reverse. I think strong reverse is die 2. This is not the strong reverse. This is one of the ones they call weak reverse. Of the weak Ds, there's one that's worth quite a bit more, and that's the strong reverse. If I got that correct, Lincoln, you probably know better, but if you're looking for a 22 weak D, it's almost a no D. You can hardly see anybody. You can hardly see the date in and of itself, really, but it's there. It's a fine 12. That's lot number 1. Going to be the first coin sold Saturday morning. Randy wants to see 100 through 104. But first, we need to go follow the 37, 38, and 39 were the next requests. 37. Some Morgans. All right. We can look at Morgans if somebody wants to look at Morgans. Come on, Meow. Come on, Meow. I think that's it right there. 37, 38, and 39. Okay, 37 is an 1880 San Francisco Morgan dollar, 8/7, so it's really an 1880 over 79. VAM 12 medium S hit list 40. So if we can actually look that up if you guys are curious, and we can try to figure it out. Remember, you guys can follow along in the Google document. The link is in the description below. Let's see here. Strong. Oh, yeah, you guys were talking about that. Okay. Let's take a look at this one first. I don't know exactly what to look for on some of these. I looked a couple of them up, but I don't know. It's like a semi-proof, like it's a flashy coin, not near enough to get a PL designation, but it's a nice, flashy MS62 Morgan, and it's got the hit list. The dock stopped working. Oh, the command stopped working. I'm sorry. Here. I'll paste the link in. Someone broke the bot. That's the link. Actually, I can pull up the bot. Hold on, let me pull up the bot on my end. Let me pull this up and see if I can get it to get working again. Let me log out of the Kittle Game bot. I had to update Mikey's dinner on there. Let me log into the Michael Kittle Rare Coins bot. Make sure I click the right one because there's two Michael Kittle Rare Coins somehow. I don't know. Okay. And we're connected there. Commands, custom commands. It should be working. I don't know. Hopefully it's working. Hopefully it's working. I don't know. I don't know if you could even copy and paste this, you guys, because like Google automatically shrinks the So when Lady Kid put that in, did it go to the right document? It did. She's smart. She knows what she's doing. But if you just copy and paste what me and Lady Kid put, it won't work. You want to see 51 through 53? I'll get to those. Absolutely. Just might have to wait just a minute or two. I'm trying to figure out the bot thing. Let me just test this out and let me put in, what am I going to put in? ANA. Let me just see if the bot works. Now that I reconnected to it. We'll get back to that. And let's take a look at some coins. Let's take a look at some coins. That's what we want to do. 1880 again. This is lot number 37. Lot number 37. Okay. And if you guys know what to look for on here, what pickup points you want to see to confirm what VAM is what. I don't know this one. I know some of the other ones, but not this one. This here is the 1880 O VAM 7 rusted die O/O PCGS AU58. Lot number 38. Yeah, bot's not working at all, huh? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to do on my end. Let's take a look at this one because I know there's some stuff we can look at on this one. Like, they call this one a rusted date. You can see some stuff around the date, like some rust marks, I guess. Let's zoom in so we know what the hell we're talking about. Look at that, all around the 18. All those little dots and specks and pockmark, that's all raised up on the coin because the die was rusted. There were like little holes embedded into the die, rust, so it strikes up on the coin and even on the bottom of the 0. So I call that the rusted die right around the date. Kind of cool. Okay, and then on the reverse, they say it's an O/O. And you can check on that. I know I saw it at one point. I know I can see it with a loop. With this microscope, you got to get focused just right, and then at the right angle to see, let you guys see it. Anyway, it's an O/O. Trust me, guys. Trust me. Let me zoom in more. It's mostly, you see it on the right side of the O. There's a split there. You can see it there with I turn that micro. See, sometimes the microscope light helps out, sometimes it doesn't, but it's an O/O. When you click on it, it opens in Chrome, but you have to go to Chrome. It only works in Chrome? I don't know. I use Chrome, so if it only works in Chrome, I wouldn't know it. But I know it works. My Google document works, and I can see right now there's at least 8 people that are logged into Google that are watching, and then who knows how many people that aren't logged into Google watching. I don't know. That are in the document looking at the document. So I know it's working for some of the people. I don't know. So anyway, that's that Morgan right there. Let's go back to this. That was lot number 38. And these are on the hit list 40, which if you guys know Morgan's and the VAMs, that's like a better list that they keep track of, I guess. This here is lot number, what is this, 1883 O/O. This is a top 100 VAM, lot number 39, MS62. And they call this an O/O as well. It's got one little dark spot of toning right there. But Mint State Morgans, if you guys haven't been paying attention, they have gone up so much in value in the last several months that it's hard to buy them anywhere anymore. It's like hard to do it. Well, it's hard for me to buy them because I'm used to paying the old prices, but so I haven't been getting too many. But they say this is an O/O. You can see inside the O hole at the top. You see how there's that little loop? That's the top of like another O that was down too low, I guess. So you can actually see that one pretty well. I can see it. Hopefully you can see it. Hopefully you can. Can I show the ADS 8/7 up close? What part do you want to see? If you're looking for the 8/7, I don't know if we'll even be able to see it. It's so minor that I don't know. I mean, I'll try to show it, but let's see. If there's another part of the coin you want to see, let me know. But I'll try to show it. Kept clicking, link didn't automatically open. When you open Chrome, there were about 9. Oh, okay. Weird. Well, hopefully nobody else is having any trouble with it. Hopefully you guys are figuring it out. If you're having trouble with it, I guess let me know and we can try to troubleshoot it. That there was lot 39. We're going to go back to lot 37. Mikey wants to see the date. Trying to see where the 8/7 is. Let's try to see if we can make it out. It's usually in the top of the 8, in the top hole of the 8, there's like a little couple marks. I don't know. I've never been able to see this, but they attribute it. The Morgan collectors know what it is, and they call this an 8/7. I don't see anything, but that's the way they attribute it. If you go to the VAM World pages on it, maybe you guys are seeing what you want to see on this, and you guys know that it's all done right. Like you see inside, you can see it there on the edge there. There's, I don't know. And really, you know what? The way I look at it, the way I collect this, if you have to zoom in this much and you still have trouble seeing it, then who gives a shit? That's what I say. But there are collectors that give a damn, so I don't know. I don't. I personally don't. If I can't see it with a 10-power loop and see it clearly and explain it to 28 other people watching right now, then I don't want it. But I know there's Morgan collectors that do. It's already, that's why I only buy this stuff. Like I say, at least I only get into any of the VAMs at all if they're already in a holder and attributed, so then I don't have to try to figure it out. But there's the holder right there, Mikey. That's what it is. VAM 12 medium S, they say, and that's just the size of the S mint mark, which I can show you that, but it doesn't mean anything unless we're comparing it to the, I guess, large and a small S. I don't know. Anyway, hold on just a second. My doorbell just rang. Great. Hold on just a second. Okay, sorry about that, everybody. I'm back. I'm back. All right. Yeah, Mikey, somebody ordered me pizza. I don't know who does that, but somebody did. Thank you very much. I got dinner now. Very good. Don's like, what happened to Mike? I don't know. Somebody ordered me pizza, so I had to rush back to the thing. But anyway, I think we've talked enough about these Morgan VAMs. If anybody wanted to see anything else on those, let me know. Thanks, whoever ordered me pizza. I opened the door, and it's just a pizza laying on the floor, you know? Pizza guy's back. You guys might remember way back when I was a younger guy. Way back, like in the 2019s and the 2010s. We're in the 2020s now, but way back in the 2010s, like a pizza guy would ring your doorbell, and then like he'd wait for you to answer, and then he'd like hand you a pizza. But here in the 2020s, the pizza guy rings the doorbell and he just throws the shit on the floor and then leaves. What's that all about? What's that all about? I don't know. But way back in the day, they used to like say, "Hello, sir. Here's your dinner. Thank you." And you could even give them a tip. Well, that's what we used to do. We used to pay them extra money just for saying hello and handing you your food. They don't do that anymore. I don't know. Something happened. Something changed. All right, so that was lots number 37, 38, 39. Next up, the request was lot number 14. Lot number 14, 1929 D Mercury dime in the two-piece PCGS holder with the old green label. Ooh, fancy. Fancy. So someone ordered me floor pizza, Mikey. I'm guessing it's Don because the same order I had last time Don got it. But yeah, that's the whole thing. It was just on the ground, Mikey. I don't know who gave it to me. It's not like it says to Kittle from Don on the box. I don't know. I mean, it's a custom we picked up from China. Yeah, maybe that's when they started that whole putting food on the floor. Look at that. That's a blazer. Look at that thing. Look at that pretty little thing. So again, this is basically just a PCGS rattler holder, and it's an outer stacking ring wrapped around the rattler. So and the reason they did this, you can think about it, the version 1 of the PCGS holder was the rattler slab. If you tried to take 10 rattler slabs and stack them up, they wobble and they fall off because they don't connect together. So PCGS took that and put these outer stacking rings around them so you could stack a pile of these 20 high and they won't tip over. And then eventually they made this one piece of plastic. And these are kind of tough to find, and a lot of these you'll find just the inside part with the stacking ring on because they're very fragile, they break. And also, when people first started getting these, they would cut them off on their own. They would smash them off just so they'd have the interior part. Because all their other coins were in PCGS rattler holders, and then this wouldn't match the rest of them. So they'd break this outer stacking ring off just so it would look like the others. So people would do that when these first came out. And this was in about 1989, this was slabbed. Really nice Merc dime. We'll show that under the scope. We got to zoom the scope out because we were looking at all kinds of crazy stuff there. Turn that dumb microscope light off. Focus, Kittle, focus. Wrong way to focus. Aren't Merc dimes just amazing? Look at that thing. 1929, almost 100 years old. Look at that. Look at it. Thanks, Don. I appreciate it. Thank you. Everyone needs pizza, pop, and cheesecake in their lives. Oh, Don, you're killing me. Yep. It's 1929, MS64, full bands. Sorry. Here's the reverse. Nice D mint mark. Full split bands across the center there. No doubt about it. If we regrade that Merc dime, what grade would they give it? It'd get full bands, no doubt. But would it be a 65? It's possible. I don't think it's worth doing it. I mean, you'd have to look up the, if the price of a 65 is 10 times the price of a 64, I haven't looked these coins up really. I mean, I don't know what the value of this is even. Is this a $20 coin or is this a $200 coin? I really haven't looked them all up. I mean, I did at one point. I just haven't looked them up like in the last day or two. Whatever it is, if you look up the 64 and it jumps 10 times in value, if it's a 65, then yes, it's worth submitting. If it's only like another 10 or 20 bucks in value, then it's not worth submitting. It's you would want to keep the old holder, because this holder, there are collectors out there that will buy this coin just because of the holder. They don't even care about the coin. They just want an example of one of these holders. But when you look at the luster of this, the luster of this coin is definitely MS66 luster. That is not an MS64. If you look at the coin right here at this look, there's no way that's MS64. At that point, you know that it could be a 66 or so. Then that's when you get real close with the loop and try to figure out how many marks and hits, and you bring the grade down from the luster. But this is like crazy looking. It's a beautiful coin. Lots going up in this auction, says Muscle Shell. How you doing? Randy's like, gorgeous. We pronounced that right. How you doing, Farmer John? Good to see you. Good to see you. That there is lot number 14. So let's backtrack. Somebody wanted to see. Let me make sure I put this in the right spot. Right there. Somebody else wanted to see lot number 35. Lot number 35. And thanks everybody for being in here and participating and taking looks at different things and giving us a chance to sell you some coins, I guess. Lot number 35. That's this one. I think we looked at this one earlier, but if you want to look at it again, that's a 2001D Kennedy half in an old Anax holder. Man, if they graded an MS64, let's look and see how beat up it is and if it deserves a 64. Yeah, there's a hit on his nose, scratch across the face, a little ding on the chin. Reverse looks a lot better. Looks pretty good to me. I don't know. I think 64 is a little bit harsh on that, but doesn't really matter. It's a 2001D, you know? Unless you get up to 67 or 68, you know, that's not a super rare grade right here. But I don't know if you're looking for and this is probably about the latest you can get. I don't know what date they switched from this holder to the next version, the bigger, like, blue Anax holders they had. But you don't see many coins from the 2000s in these small holders. I know that. That's for sure. Waiting to see if you liked it or not. Okay, and then what's the value on that $50? It's worth at least 50 cents, Mikey. It's worth at least 50 cents. That's all I can tell you on that. I don't know the value of this. Now, I know basically the way I could tell you the value of this, Mikey, I know with 100% certainty, if I didn't sell it here to YouTube to all you guys, I could take this to Coins Plus, ! Coin Shop, if Nightbot ever wakes up. I could take this to Coins Plus, put it on their bid board when they start doing that next month, and somebody's going to buy that for 5, 10, 15 bucks. I don't know what it's going to sell for. It's going to be in that range for sure at the local coin shop, because somebody knows somebody that was born in 2001, and they maybe graduated, or maybe that's the year they were married or something, and that's just an easy, quick gift without even thinking about it. And maybe somebody would bid it up to 20, maybe 25. But it's not going to sell for less than 5, 10 bucks no matter what, because 2001 is only 20 years ago. Somebody knows somebody where that date means something to somebody, and that's an easy gift you can buy for someone that you know collects coins. That stuff sells all day long. It's Mikey's birth year, so exactly. So if it starts out at $1, Mikey's going to bid $1. If it goes up to $8, and if it's only worth $4, Mikey still might buy it because it's his birth year. But there might be somebody else that's their birth year, or that's their anniversary, or that's the date their kids were born, or I'm telling you, anything like that. It's hard to get any slab coins for less than like 10 bucks lately. It's just crazy. Videos will come out when the bid board opens. Uh-oh, SoCal Box Breaks making a comeback. Warning, everybody, warning. That was lot number 35. Thanks for asking to see that. The next request was lots 100 through 104. What are those? Oh, some error coins. Ew. Fancy. Fancy. All right, I got these. Can I get them all out without dropping them? There we go. Kinda. Sorta, kinda. All the nickel error coins that we got here. Perfect. Let me pull back up stream. Man, that pizza actually smells good. We might have to end this pretty soon. All right. Believe it when I see it, exactly. And it better not have that Minecraft ASMR music that has nothing to do with Minecraft or ASMR. That's just like that blaring, whatever. I don't know where you got that music, but you need to find some different stock background music. So, wow, that's just horrible. But anyway, so here, this is a 1914S Buffalo nickel. MS63 with a planchet lamination on the obverse. This is lot number 100. So, I mean, the first thing in figuring this out is 14S and MS63 probably isn't super cheap to begin with. So that's kind of cool. But let's take a look at this and see what they're talking about. Ooh, look at right across his head. Right across the top of his head, there's something going on. Looks like he was scalped. It's hard to make it out in the video, maybe. Let's try to focus a little more. This thing's... Let me turn on the microscope light, see if that helps at all. It's... Yeah, this is tough to show. Don's crying. You don't like it? You mad that we don't like your song? So let me zoom out a little bit more so I get the whole coin in. It's about as far as I can go with the microscope that I got. So it looks like there's a little bit of lamination there, maybe in his braid. And going down to the... Definitely some metal peeled away, and I thought maybe across the top of his head too, but maybe that's just... I don't know. But that's what they call it. They just call it planchet lamination obverse. The reverse of the coin looks great. And it's an MS63. I mean, you can see that there's mint luster if you tilt it and move it around. Pretty well struck, got full horn, a lot of the detail on the reverse. It's a nice nickel, but no more AFK Minecraft after June 8. What the heck are you talking about, Don? Raw B Beats? Yeah, if you're looking for some more music, Raw B Beats. That's Rob Finds Treasure's son. I actually went there and I downloaded one of his... I got the song downloaded off of one of his videos, and I've been trying to... I've slowly been working at the Minecraft video I'm working at for the Kraft Mac and Cheese box, but that's going to take me forever because I suck at editing. But yeah, there's that. I don't know. Hopefully you can see that there's some stuff going on that, but that's that coin right there. How much is it on PCGS? Well, let me take a look. Let me take a look. Like, you mean just a regular of that date? So what we would do is we'd look up coin number 3926, and we'd put 0.63 in the coin facts, because that's what it says on the label. They put an E there because it's an error, but it's still coin number 3926, number 60, and the grade is 63. And they say an MS63 is a $350 coin with no error. So it's a $350 coin. Now, auction prices of MS63s are all over the place, as low as $285 up to $552. Those were the last 5 auctions, and they were all in the last year or two. So, yeah, 14S is not a cheap coin. This is and with the planchet lamination. I mean, let me look at it with my loupe to see if I can see it better. I mean, it's just weird. There's like a definitely metal missing, like around the braid. And maybe even at the top of the hair. There's a little bit of metal missing, but you still see all the detail because it's just a thin layer of metal that peeled off. So, and there you go. Game Gamer, nice to have you here, but if you don't like what you're watching, then go watch something else. How about that? All right. Jeez. All right, so that is lot number 100. Let me know if you want to see more detail or try to get me to show that better. I'm sorry I couldn't show it better than I did. This here is lot 101, 43D. War nickel, major obverse lamination, AU58. That's what it looks like. We'll show this under the scope. Zoom it in. You can see something going on there. You can see something going on there at the word trust. And you can see it's actually, I mean, I don't know if I can show I'll show it on the other camera. It's peeled up and almost ready to fall off. It's almost like it was peeled off and then someone set it back in there, glued it back in the spot. Well, no, that's not what's happening. I can see it's still connected, but it's about ready to break off, that little piece of metal. But, yep, Lima, that's a lamination. Major obverse lamination, it says. And that is a silver war nickel. AU58. There's even a little lamination on the reverse. Look at that, right there at the A of America. They don't mention that on the label, but it is, right? Definitely. Double-sided lamination. Oh, that's going to go for big bucks now, Randy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, let me go back to the other screen. I just want to see if we can show this kind of peeling up. Let's see. You can kind of, I'm trying to get that. See, you can see it's like peeled up. There you can kind of see it a little more. Like it's lifted up, but if you look at it straight on, I don't know, it's definitely a chunk of metal peeling off the coin. Kind of cool. Next lot right here. What is this, lot 102? I've got to bring up my list again. I was looking at coin facts. Is Nightbot working again? Thanks, Nightbot. What do you see? We got 60 likes? Holy crap, that's cool. Thanks, everybody, for all your support. This here's lot 102. A 44D war nickel with major laminations, fine 12. So let's take a look. What's a major lamination? Oh, yeah, that's a major lamination. Major. Look at that one. Randy, I hope you're sitting down. This is when Randy needs like a seatbelt in this chair, right? Randy needs a seatbelt to keep him from falling out of his chair. Look at that, Randy. Holy crap. I should make a video of this coin. Nah, it's going to sell Saturday, so. Well, this one might sell Sunday. It's kind of late in the auction. Giveaways at 70 and 130? Yeah, Nightbot was sleeping, organizers. Look at that. Let's rotate that so you can see another look at it. Man, that's just a cool looking coin. I don't care what you say. If you don't like airs, I don't love laminations, to be honest. I'd rather have the coins without air. I don't like air coins. I'd rather have them without the air. I like coins the way they're supposed to be, but I still think that looks cool. Look at the reverse. Reverse has there's some laminate. It looks like you can tell the metal composition's like all screwed up. It's almost got like the wood grain effect here to different types of metal, and there's a hair sticking there on the slab, but can I get that off there? Yeah. Yeah, war nickel, silver. It's only an F12, $5. Randy's already bidding. Randy, you need to send that bid by email or be at the. It might sell for $5. I hope not. Hope it sells for more than that. But if you get that for $5, I'm going to charge you $50 shipping. All right. Next up is lot number 103. Oh, you can't see it. You can't see it. I'm still on the other screen. Lot number 103. I'm not going to. No, if it sells low, I mean, that's what it is. I'm a big boy. I can handle it. Whatever they sell for, they sell for. And Randy, I know, is a Kittle fan plus at least, or whatever. Maybe he's a plus plus. I don't have that written down. He either gets half price or free shipping. I think he's a plus plus. I think he gets free shipping anyway. So there's a 45D with an obverse lamination. MS64 war nickel with a lamination. Nice, huh? Nice. Let's take a look at that under the scope, and let's scope it out. Look at that war nickel. Holy smokes, that's a pretty war nickel. Except for right at the L of Liberty, there is... Of course it gets right where there's a shadow. Let's turn it upside down so it's not in a shadow. Right there. See some metal peeled away there. And I just dropped my little cheat sheet that everybody wanted to see the lots. There it is. Sorry. It's a nice war nickel. And then we'll show the other side of it so you can see the... It's got a little bit of tone to it. But yeah, that lamination, yeah, it's kind of different, right? But yeah, the rest of the nickel is pretty attractive. that was lot number 103. Lot number 104, I've actually had 3 people email me about this already. I guess you guys, I don't know, maybe somebody made a video about these and people really have been talking about them, but this is the 1958 proof. No, it's not a proof. It's the mint state improperly annealed planchet they call these the Black Beauty. They're like a dark, just like a dark look on the metal, just improperly annealed planchets. And they call them Black Beauties. And this is actually attributed by Anax as a so-called Black Beauty. And people are asking, oh, how much are people saying, how much is the reserve? How much? I'm like, I'm starting it at $1. I don't know what it's worth. So you guys tell me what you think it's worth by bidding on it. That's what I told them. So anyway, it's the Black Beauty. And I know there's stuff written up on the internet about these. You guys can look up the whole story behind these, but it's 1958. Let me write down 43, 46, and 47. We'll get to those, Mikey. And here's the reverse. I mean, it looks more golden to me, like a dark golden color, but I guess Black Beauty's fine, sure. It's a little, probably sells better when you call them a Black Beauty. That's what you called your eye once? Did you have to tell everybody you fell down the stairs? That you weren't hit? No. That's what I thought about Randy, the picture you sent, Randy, in a Discord of your lip all swollen. I'm like, don't tell me you fell down the stairs, Randy. Come on now. I've seen that before. I've heard that story. Come on, meow. Come on now. All right, so those were lots 100 through 104. Thank you kindly for looking at those. We get those back into their home. Temporary home until we sell them this weekend. Those go right there. Cool. Cross that off the list. Next up, somebody wanted to see 51 through 53. Got hit by a door, exactly. Yeah, I tripped. Yep. Little Smecklin, how you doing? 51 through 53, what are those? Peace dollars. I got peace dollars here. A couple of them. Got a couple 2-tree peace dollars. You know what? And while I'm right in the silver dollar area, one of the coolest ones, I thought, no one even asked to see yet. One of the coolest Morgans. Where's that at? I think it was lot number 44. Let me get that out of here. I don't know. Maybe it's not the coolest one, but I'm going to show that one first. This is a lot. Well, actually, someone asked to see right after. It was Mikey. 43, 46. Let me just get those out too. 43, 44, 45, and 46. I'm just gonna, and 47. We're gonna look at all of them so we can see all of these. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, well, geez, I just grabbed too many Morgans. I don't know. Whatever I grabbed, we're gonna look through all these. You know, I'll grab a few. We'll just go through all the Morgans. How about that? There you go. All of them that we didn't go through. There's a pile. Perfect. Woo! Mr. Marmello! Team Penny? No, Marmello, no. I've tried to teach you and you've learned nothing. You've learned nothing. No, Team Penny. No, Team Penny. This here is lot number 51. It is a 1923 piece silver dollar in an old green label PCGS holder. And I don't know what else to tell you about it. It's beautiful. I'll tell you one thing, these have gone up quite a bit in value in the last year or so. Are these for auction? Yes, all of them are. All of them. We're going to be selling them in an auction starting on Saturday. It'll probably not finish on Saturday. We'll go into Sunday, no doubt. And exclamation point DOC is the document. You can look at all 122 slabs, 122 different certified coins. And there you go. And there you go. Follow along in the Google document, and we'll be here Saturday. Let me zoom in on this so you can see the coin. Look at that nice die crack. You always got to look at the 22s and 23s. There's die crack all along the base of her neck, right up through the T of trust, the first T of trust, 2 T's in trust. Kind of a cool die crack. And die crack on the back of the hair, or the back of the head there. All kinds of stuff going on in these. I have not looked for the varieties and attributed the VAM on these. You guys can do that on your own, or if you can do it right here, if I leave it still for half a second. if you know these very well. It's got some scratches, hits, and marks. It's not going to upgrade, but it's a 64. It's got the luster and look of a 60. There's another big die crack right through all the rays. Kind of cool. Right there at the top of the head, going through all the rays. Pretty sweet. That ain't how you spell trust. That is how you spell trust. You just don't know how to spell. You don't know how to read. Reading is fundamental. I used to have this program, Riff, back in the day. Give us free books. Imagine that. But yeah, it's got the nice luster. It's a nice piece dollar. That was lot 51. 52, I think we took a look at this. Take a look at it again. AU55, 1927S. Just looking at the overall look and luster of this, I don't think you're going to find a better looking AU55 easily. I mean, it's got the look of an MS63 from here. You get real close to it, yeah, there might be some spots where, yeah, there might be some wear. But, yeah, most AU55s don't look like that. I'll tell you that right now. 27. All these little scratches and everything in there, those are die lines. Look at, they go right under the letters. Those are not scratches. That's all polish on the die. Raised up on the coin. They're not cut into the surface. That's... should be pretty easy to attribute a VAM based on all that. I didn't look it up. It might be something that's known. No idea. No idea. But that's a pretty worked up part of that die, isn't it? Pretty crazy. Yeah, those are not scratches on the coin. Those are scratches on the die. So all the coins struck with that are going to look like that. And there's the reverse. Yeah, perfect. Next, lot number 53. 1928, San Francisco in AU58. Again, it's one that looks like a higher grade. That's the kind you want to buy. If you're going to buy AU58, you want one that looks like an MS63 or a 64. Just look at that. That looks mint state all day long from here. But it has a touch of wear, so technically it's not. You don't want like a junky looking one that's missing all the luster. You can find them both ways. This is the way you want to find them, for sure. Let's go around the coin and see what we see. 28. Couple hits there in the field behind her head. A little bit of a golden tone to parts of it. A little bit of a dirty golden tone, I'll tell you that. Not super attractive, but... remember, we're zoomed in crazy on an extreme close-up. I mean, you get that under the regular light. It's a nice coin. Nice coin for the grade. Oh, little, yeah, it looks like a cigar. That's pretty cool. All right, those were the piece dollars 51 through 53. Then we were asked to look at 43, 46, and 47. I just grabbed all the Morgan dollars starting at 43, and we'll go on to like 50 or whatever I grabbed. I don't even know what I grabbed here. But this one here is the 87 S over S, lot number 43. It's an AU55 VAM 2 top 100. Okay. I don't know what makes it VAM 2 or what the variety is on this one, but we can take a look and see if we can see it. No, I do know what it is. It says S over S right on the damn label, doesn't it? Okay, S over S. Hey, Teak, how you doing? Absolutely, we can show that again. You know what? I'll show it right now because I know exactly where in the box it is. It's right here. I was going to try to figure out the number on it, but it's right here. Let's just show that right now because I knew exactly where it was. No problem, Teak. That's what it is. It's in the holder, ANAX MS63, 1958, attributed as the Mint Air, Black Beauty. And if you want to rewind in the stream a couple minutes, you'll be able to see it. We put it under the scope and everything, and you'll be able to see in a little more detail, but I think that probably is what you're looking for right there. All right, so this says S over S. Let's take a look under the scope. Is this an S over S? Well, first let's, I guess, look at the whole coin before we zoom in. And this one is semi-proof like for sure. Not enough, not even close to where it would get a PL designation, I'll tell you that, but it's a flashy coin, but it's lightly circulated. It's got some scratches and hits and bumps and bruises. That's why it's AU55. But let's get to this extreme close-up, super extreme, and super close. It was 9 minutes ago, Alfred? Thank you. Yeah, and this one's really extreme. You can see inside that S, like almost like halfway through the letter, is another serif and tip of the other S that would be underneath it. It's like inside the top of the S. It's like that whole little notch in there. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. It's like halfway back through is another like straight line and the tip of another S, and that's about what shows on that. So that's that. That's the extreme close-up of the S over S. 1887, lot number 43. Lot number 44 is the 1880 in an EF40 holder. Circulated. It's got some mint luster that pops through in parts here and there, but it's mostly a darker circulated coin. But this one's cool. It's the VAM 10 with clashed dies. Now, where are the clash dies on this one? I know there were a couple different ones I saw when I was going through these earlier, trying to decide what we're going to sell. There was one that had it right on our lips, and yep, that's the one. Look at that. So that's, I guess, from the wreath or the eagle. I think that one's part of the wings. Well, yeah, look at those coming up through her lips. That's pretty crazy, huh? Let's turn it and get a different look at it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And I don't know if there were any clashing on the reverse. That might be a different coin I'm thinking of. Let me look. Yeah, that's a different coin I'm thinking of. Well, no, this might be it too. Hold on. There might be some clashing here. Maybe that's just marks from circulation over here. Can't remember. I think it was another one that had the clash. Let me think. I think that might be a different one that had the other clashing. I don't know. I can't remember. Let me look at this in hand real quick with a loop. And I know you're killing you guys, but because you guys are looking at nothing right now. No, that's it. That's it on that one. That didn't have clashing on the reverse that I could see. The next one, this is going to be lot number 45. This is 1888-0. And they just call this is an AU58. So circulated, but it's got mint luster left in it. Just a little darker coin too. It's in the black core NGC holder. Some people love those. Yeah, it's just a nice overall circulated Morgan dollar. 1888 New Orleans. And they call this one the oval shaped O, because I guess there's a one that, others that are round O. But there's really nothing else that I could figure it out on this one. This is VAM 6. It's a top 100 variety. So if you know your Morgans and that means something to you, you guys know exactly what to bid on this. If that's not for you and you don't know what that means, then there you go. You get an extreme close-up nevertheless. Perfect. Next up was lot number 46, 1899S, ANAX MS62 in an old white ANAX holder. The smaller ones. This is just a nice MS62 Morgan dollar. A little bit of toning around the rim. No VAM attributed on it, on the label at least. But tons of luster. And from the look where I'm looking at right here, without getting under the scope, this is undergraded. This has the look of a higher graded coin, for sure. For sure, if you're a fan of Workaholics. For sure. But let's zoom out the scope, because we're not looking for anything super close or specific. Let's get it under here. And just take a look. Maybe we'll figure out why it's a 62. I mean, it's got a couple hits and bumps, sure. But nothing that you don't see on a 63 or even 64s, to be honest, that I can see so far. Can I get a little bit better focus on this? That's tough. Well, they're calling it a 62. 62, I'm expecting to see some major hits and something that really just draws your attention away from the entire coin to where you focus on. That's what a 62 should be. Maybe it's on the reverse. Let's look around. I mean, there's a pretty good nick above the D in God We Trust. I don't know. I'm not seeing a 62 here. I think this is undergraded, but you grade it yourself, and in any event, it's in an 8X MS62 holder. That's a nice coin for a 62. I'll buy 62s that look like that all day long. All day long. Have a good night, Lincoln. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for your help. Anyway, that's lot number 46. Lot number 47 is the 1900 Top 100 VAM number 24. It has a DDR in the arrows, they say. Okay, let's take a look at it. Anyway, it's an MS62. Looks like a nice coin. Got nice mint luster. No toning, pretty much all white. Got a scratch in the holder there. You can tell that's on the holder. See, this one's a little more, got some more abrasions in the field. A lot flatter, weak strike. I mean, you can see how flat the top of the hair is. You can kind of see, and you see how flat the stars are right there. They're almost like pressed into the field. Very weak strike in this part of the coin. You can kind of find excuses of why this is a 62 and not a higher grade. So I mean, I don't hate the grade on this one like I did it. And look at how flat the wreath is on this. It's just weakly struck. So I get it, But they say DDR in the arrows. So let's zoom in on these arrows. And is this a DDR in the arrows? I don't know. It says it on the label. Let me try to zoom that a little more. Or focus a little more, I should say. They're saying DDR arrows. Let me turn it a little more. I don't know, I guess it is. Let me hold it still, right? Let's turn on the microscope light. Maybe we'll see it. Yeah, I guess I can see there's some splits in like there's a little, and you can see it in some of the sticks of the arrows. There's a little bit. It's not a major. It's not major. But yeah, there's definitely doubling on the arrows. Just at the bottom parts of each one of them. You guys are like, Kittle, hold the damn coin still. Okay, sorry. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of doubling on the arrows. I guess that's all it takes when you're a Morgan VAM collector, though, because that's all it takes. Zoom back out. Focus that back pretty close. Get that coin out the way. Next up, lot number 48. Another black core holder, MS64, 1903 Philadelphia. It's nice MS64 Morganella. A little tiny bit of golden tone on the right hand side of the reverse. That's that. Next up was 1903S. This is lot 49. VAM2, small s. It's a VG8, well circulated. But it's a nice VG8. No complaints about that. There we go. There's that one. And then last for the Morgan dollars is lot number 50. 1921 Morgan VAM 1C. Now, I had to do a little research on this one. You look up 1921 Philadelphia Morgan, there's like over 50 different VAMs. And there's a whole bunch of like 1A, 1B, 1C, D, E, F, G. There's a whole bunch of sub-VAMs on each of the numbers. Crazy. So many different varieties. They made a lot of 1921s. 1C isn't even listed anymore. Today, when you look it up, you'd have to look up VAM 48. They renumbered these. This is a really nice AU55 example. And if you want to know what the main part to look at of this, we'll look at the whole coin, but I'll zoom in. This was actually really cool. And they do go for a pretty good premium with collectors. This is actually just a really nice overall coin. It's got a little bit of color along the rim. AU55. So nothing too much special in the obverse. When we look at this reverse, there's some stuff going on. Like right at the bottom of the tail, we're going to zoom in on this. You don't really see it there too much, but got a really crazy die crack that makes it really easy to attribute. Get this damn thing to focus. There's that. You can see the die crack going from the tail, the feather, through the ribbon, all the way out the bottom. It's hard to see at this angle. I might have to turn my light. That made it harder to see. There it is. Let's turn on the microscope light. Maybe that will reveal it better. Nope, it made it go away. Hey, Silver Hair Seeker. Do the black holders in it? No, it's just... Now, if you find an old original NGC holder, the black holders were the first holders used by NGC. So back when NGC started, they used black cores in their holders. And they'd put the label and the coin information on the back side of the coin. So they'd be like almost holdered in reverse. Those are very rare, and if you can find one, no matter what coin is in it, even if it's the most generic, cheap coin, those holders alone are worth several $1,000s. If you ever see one of those, it'll have a plain white label, and it'll have like a gold foil, like NGC on the front side, and then like just a plain white label with the coin information on the other. They go for thousands of dollars. And that's why they have the black core now. It's kind of like a tribute or like a retro kind of thing going back to their roots. And some people just like their coins in a black holder. So it's an option that dealers can pay for when they get their coins graded. I don't know if the average collector can say, hey, put these on a black core. I think it's just for the really big dealers and basically like Home Shopping Network. So when you go to Home Shopping Network, say, hey, we're the only ones that have the Silver Eagles and the exclusive, black core. Yeah, it's just, some people like them though. Some people like them. That there was 43 through 50. Hopefully that helps you with what you wanted to see on those. And we also did 51 through 53, which were the piece dollars. Okay. Yeah, if you can find, I know, like, I would probably pay at least, I'd pay $3,000 if you have an original NGC, probably even $4,000. I'd have to, if it's in good, if the holder's in good condition. I don't care what coin is in it. It could be just a common Lincoln cent worth $5, or it could be a gold coin worth $2,000. And of course, I'd pay a little bit extra if it was a gold coin worth $2,000. But if you can find one of those original version 1 NGC holders, I'd probably pay $3-4 grand without even caring what the coin is, because I know people that would buy it for probably $5-6 grand. All right. Anybody else have anything on this list that they wanted to see? Otherwise, I'm going to skim through the list one time. And if there's anything I know I want you guys all to see, then I'll show it. But I think we covered most of the coins, or at least most of them that I wanted to show off under the microscope and to really make you guys think about. Let's see. What else do we got? Bunch of Washington quarter varieties. I mean, there's a couple cool ones if JW or anybody's still watching. I mean, at the very end of the auction, we got a whole bunch of... They're sample slabs and promotional slabs. We'll just show through real quick so you guys can see. These are things you are not going to see probably anywhere else on YouTube, let alone you hardly ever see them on eBay, because they're only available at the Long Beach Expo. Most of these. Not all of them, but most of them. I'll show you what they are. And what we're going to be looking at, just for the lot numbers so you can follow along, are lot numbers 114 through 122 at the end. This one here, real quick, is lot 114. This is just a PCGS sample slab with a Roosevelt dime. This is the old two-piece holder with the old green label. They used to give these away to dealers at shows. Just say, hey, maybe you've been thinking about submitting the PCGS, but here's a sample of what our new holder looks like, and they just give them to every dealer at the show. Very cool. It says sample right on it. Certification numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pretty cool. And it's just a nice dime, I've had them do it when they came out with that new slab with the NFC technology at Long Beach. They came around and gave every dealer one of those for free, and I think it had, I don't know, some America the Beautiful quarter in it. I'm like, okay, I'll take that for free, no problem. Did you miss the Canadian there? No, right here. It's the lot right before. Lot number 113. 1964 Canadian cent MS63 red Anex with an indent on it. So what we'll do is show that under the scope. Zoom in. Alfred, if you're watching, it's the only Canadian coin in the auction. But yeah, look at that. It's a little messed up. Messed up the center of the coin a little bit into the date and into the maple leaves. And then, of course, the whole right side of the coin, just a big indent. Not sure exactly how that happened or what happened to it, but there you go. Indent, they call it. The other side got a little messed up too. Not as much though. Nubs. Settle down, Nubs. Settle down. Simmer down now, Nubs. So that's that one. Okay, that was 113. So anyway, then 114 was just a regular PCGS sample that really they would probably use these samples. And they'd have different dates. People that are really collectible. People will buy the 62. There's some of them have 64. Some have Denver coins. And they probably gave these out at all the shows for probably half of a year. They gave they gave these out. But again, not too many of them are around anymore. A lot of people break these holders, break. You know, they're real fragile. So anyway, all these next ones are coins that are only given out to kids at the Long Beach show. So you have to be a kid at the Long Beach show going around doing their treasure hunt. And if you go through all the different tables, answer the questions, and get them right, you take them back to the Pirate, the back of the room. They got a table for the Long Beach Expo, and they give you free coins for doing the treasure hunt. And this is one of them right here, 1976 proof. And it's got the special Long Beach Expo treasure hunt label. Pretty cool. And these are pretty collectible. A lot of collectors like these holders. It's got the Long Beach Expo label, treasure hunt, and it's got like a map in the background. And yeah, it's just a cool coin. So what happens is, I know somebody that has a table at the Long Beach show, me, and on Saturday when all the kids are running around doing the treasure hunt, like most dealers are packing up ready to leave. Not me. I stay open because I get a couple of the kids, you know, and now that they know that I buy these, they all come running back to my table because most kids don't want this. This is just a dime. What? I mean, most kids don't want this. I mean, a couple of the kids do, but you know, every time there's a kid at Long Beach that's a coin collector, his sister's with it, or his other brother that hates coins, but they all do the treasure hunt to get the free stuff, and they don't want this. So if they come back to my table and I offer them $10 for it, they're like, oh my God, really? And yeah, or $5 or $15 or $20, depending on what that show. So they usually give one or two of these out at each show, and there's different ones. So that's the 76S dime. This one here was given out at one of the Long Beach shows. Whoa! Teak Belena just subscribed. Very cool. That scared me, actually. I heard Zelda noise. 1986 San Francisco proof quarter. PCGS proof 69 deep cameo. Get the treasure hunt. Got the pirate skull logo. Pretty cool. And this one is actually, it also says celebrating 30 years of PCGS. So it's also a 30th anniversary label, which is kind of cool. And that's why they did 1986 coins. I think at this show, this was 2016 they did this, 30-year anniversary. Kids could go around and it had all the coins in the 1986 proof set. Including they had a 1986 Statue of Liberty commemorative $50. But only a couple kids got those, and I wasn't able to buy any of those, unfortunately. These two are pretty cool. These are the next two lots. These are 117 and 118. These are a couple Florida quarters. Gringo, if you're watching, you know, Florida. Mikey, Florida. These here are also, you know, it says one's a 64, one's an MS65, and they say LB Treasure Hunt on the label. So these were given out to kids, and they got the Astronaut Memorial Foundation label on them, which is kind of cool. Those are pretty cool. They also did this for, then they did a few more treasure hunt slabs. Here's a 2015 S, what is it, Kistachi? From, what state is that? Louisiana, right there, Louisiana quarter. MS64 with the treasure hunt label. There's a Shawnee National Park, I believe that's Illinois, an MS65. And some of these, people pay up for the treasure hunt labels, but you got to look up the prices of some of these coins just even without. Because like for this one, for example, a 2016P Cumberland Gap quarter in MS66, you just look up a regular one that grades MS66. They're probably like 15, 20, 25 bucks. I mean, they're not cheap. But anyway, well, it's starting at $1, just like everything else. And then Mikey's favorite, Nubs' favorite, the 2018D Kennedy Half, MS65 in the treasure hunt label. Did I show lot 14, the Liberty Head Dime? I'll take a look. I don't know if I showed that one. So there we go. Those are PCGS Long Beach Expo treasure hunts that treasure hunt slabs that only kids can get, or dealers that buy from the kids are willing to sell to. So they might make 50 or 100 of them for each show, but most kids take them home and throw them in a junk drawer, and then they're gone forever. Lot number 14, let me look up what that was, and then we'll take a look at it. Yes, we did show that. I'll show it again. Glad to do it. This is a great coin. 1929D Mercury dime. Look at this. Now, the grade is MS64 full band. Remember, this was graded in about 1989, this style holder. It's a Rattler holder with a separate outer stacking ring. It's a two-piece holder. The luster and just look of it right there, even before, this is a 65 or a 66 all day long, unless we get it under the scope and see major problems with it that will knock the grade down. That is just, it's a nice coin. It's a nice coin. The luster is full on there. It's a beautiful coin. So now when we get a little closer, there's a little bit of toning spots. There's a couple small abrasions. Maybe that would knock it. I think it's at least a 65 in my opinion. Whatever that's worth. But I don't think, unless you look this up and see that a 64 full bands is X amount and a 65 full bands is 5 or 10 times that amount, I'd keep the old holder. You know, I'd keep the old holder. And is that a big die crack in her hair? Let me look at it on my loop first, because it's easier for me to tell than the scope. It sure is. It sure is. Let's take a look at that. Let's get a little close up on that and see if we can make this look cool, or just make it look like what it is, really. Yeah, all through the head and down through the wing, just a die crack going all the way through the head. Real thin, but it's there. Pretty cool. Bit a gallon of Mims, you better be careful with that, because a pint of that stuff's like 16 bucks. I mean, a pint, settle down. You're talking like big boy money there if you're talking a gallon of Jenny's. Jenny! Just make sure you don't get me that gluten-free or whatever the crap that they make with coconut milk. No matter what flavor it is, it tastes like coconut ice cream, and some flavors don't combine well with coconut. Sorry. Anyway, and there's the reverse with the full split bands. That's a nice coin. That's a nice coin. And you know what? Just because we've been talking about it, I've gotten curious. I'm going to go back to the main scene. I'm setting this down. I'm going to look up the value of this thing, because I really don't have any idea. I know what they were like when we got them, and I kind of know like what they're valued at one point. But when you put together 122 slabs, and you just know you're going to start them all at $1, like I don't remember any of the values of any of this stuff. Because what's the difference? They're all selling. So anyway, here, a 64 full bands, the PCGS price guide of this coin right here, as is $120. Auction history is in the $80 to $120 range. They're all over the place, depending on the look. And in an old holder like this would probably, no doubt, sell at the higher end of the range. A 65 in the PCGS price guide is $225. So it goes up about $100 in value. Now, the auction prices are $150 to $264 in 65 full bands. So, yeah, it adds about $100 in value to get a 65 full bands. I still probably wouldn't crack it out of this holder. I think the older holder is cool enough that I wouldn't want to lose the history. I think before, if I own this coin, which we do, and if I wanted to keep it long term and try to really maximize every dollar out of it, what I would do is I would send this out to CAC, where they put the stickers on it, Because if you could get them to agree that this is a 65 or better, which I'm leaning towards that. Now, of course, I can't guarantee that. They'll put a gold sticker on it that is saying this is undergraded. They don't do that often, but on older holders like this, you got a way better chance. In my experience, I've sent coins to them, you got a better chance. Because they'll look at this and they'll say, yeah, that's a 65 all day long. They'll stick a gold sticker. If you can get a gold sticker on this coin, it won't just sell for 65 money. There are collectors that collect the gold stickered coins. This would sell closer to MS66 money and would probably sell for $400 to $500. That's what I'm thinking. But you know what? It just every time I keep saying it, it pains me more and more. I hope you can hear it. We're starting it at $1, and I just really hope people bid on it. I don't know. If I just have to mail all this stuff out and we're selling it for just a few bucks each, I'm going to get kind of pissed off. And it'll probably be my last auction on Michael Kittle Rare Coins. But I trust you guys. I trust myself. I trust the audience. I trust the platform. I think we're going to have a lot of fun. And I'm giving everybody a chance to send proxy bids. I've already gotten like 3 emails just during the stream of people sending in some proxy bids. You got all the way until Saturday morning to send proxy bids if you don't think you're going to be there. But I hope a lot of you are there. It'll be fun. Don says do a giveaway before pizza on top. What do you want me to give away, Don? What do you want me to give away? And remember, I'm on the JW Coins and Hobbies Discord. How about this? For anybody that actually watches this stream that's here right now, which is about 30 of you. About 30 of you. You're still here. What's this going on here? Oh, I think Organizers is subscribing on all his separate accounts. Nice, Organizers. Thanks. Appreciate the new subscriptions very much. Join the JW Coins and Hobbies Discord, because from now until Saturday morning, if you go back through this Google document, which will be available to all of you, and you say, you know what, I kind of want to see what lot number whatever is. I'm not streaming, so you're not going to be able to see it, but if you contact me through the Discord, I'll post a picture of it there. I'll either send it to you as a private message, or I'll just post it in the Coins room or somewhere in there. So if you reach out, you join the Discord and ask me through Discord, I'd rather do it through Discord so everybody can see it and post it in one of those rooms. If you send me an email and say, I want to see what lots this, I really don't want to be taking pictures, having to upload files, send email. I'd rather not do it that way. I'd rather just do it through Discord, because I can snap a quick photo with my phone, post it in Discord. It's so easy. And it's a way you can talk to a lot of your favorite YouTubers, not just Michael Kittle Rare Coins. Maybe Kittle Got Game is your favorite YouTuber. He's on there too. Don't forget. Ask small or large. I gotta look around to see what I even have available to do a giveaway of. You're kind of catching me off guard there. I wasn't planning on doing giveaways. But let's look around. Don wants to do a giveaway. I could mail a slice of pizza to somebody. I got floor pizza delivered to me a little while ago. What do we got to give away? I don't even know. Let me look around. Okay. Well, shoot. All your favorite YouTubers. Oh, and JW. I mean, everybody. JW, I didn't have to mention your name. Your name is like on the Discord, okay? Come on. It's got to be all about JW. I know. It's got to be all about JW. I mean, it is the JW Coins and Hobbies Discord. Whatever. All right, I'm looking through a bag of stuff. What do you guys want for a giveaway? You guys tell me. I got all kinds of stuff. I got US, I got foreign, I got silver, I got non-silver, I got big coins, little coins. I got modern crap that I don't even know what this is. Hey, your mom, aka Organizers, just subscribed. Welcome and have fun. Thanks, Organizers. Appreciate it. Thanks for all the extra likes, too. Link to the Discord. Exclamation point Discord gets you right in there. I missed the joke. Did I miss the joke? I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, that you're not one of the favorite YouTube. Okay, I gotcha. I got to read every single word. Of course it's pepperoni, Ambeth, and it came with 2 cans of Coke and a slice of cheesecake. Because Don does it right. Don don't jack around, Ambeth. Let's see here. But yeah, I was sitting out on the ground outside. I don't know how long it's been sitting there. Maybe the guy rang the... I don't know. I guess since the guy rang the doorbell, so I know exactly what it is. I'm trying to kind of load just him from breathing, Doc. Banks, please. Sorry about Team Penny. Still young Padawan. You're learning, Marmello. Maybe you'll figure it out. Maybe someday you'll be Team Scent. Maybe someday. Somebody else said something. Mikey says give away a slab? Ooh, I don't know about that, really. For real? All right. All right, we'll give it. We're gonna give away a slab. I mean, that just got me thinking. The only thing I'm thinking is like, well, shoot, now I can't mail it in an envelope for a non-machinable stamp. I gotta actually buy a bubble mailer and send it for $3 or $4. But let me. I was actually just at the coin shop today. Digging around. Bought a bunch of stuff. I think I bought like 30 slabbed coins or so. What am I gonna give away? I gotta look at these and figure out what the values and what I paid for some of these. But Mikey, do you want something newer, or? I mean, I guess I don't have too much that's really old. Let's see if I can give a choice here. Okay, Mikey, newer or older? Be careful, you never know. Newer or older? We're gonna do a giveaway here. We'll figure something out. I'll find something here. Mr. Slave action figure. Randy, if you just really, really want one of those, send me an email. I probably have a couple extra of those. I could hook you up. I'm not going to just give you one, though, because I know I can get probably 20 or 30 bucks selling that damn thing on eBay. But am I going to ever sell that on eBay? No. No. Mikey says he wants something older. You know what? Mikey's going to like this one. Even though I don't want to auction this, Mikey does this to me. How do you do this, Mikey? I don't want to auction this, but you're going to get me to auction it. But I know you're going to like it. And it's actually going to, doesn't work for you. Listen to this bag right here. That's just a bag full of slabs, not even in a box. It's just like, that's how I bought them. They're just, you know, you'd think if you spend what I spend at that coin shop down there, you'd think they'd give me like a PCGS box to put my slabs in. Nah, they don't. They don't. Fire up the wheel. If I had a wheel, we could do a wheel. If I had a wheel. I mean, I got the Big Mill intro down, but I don't have the wheel yet. All right, Mikey, how about this? You know what? I'm just going to sneak it under the scope. How about that? This will be more fun, right? You ready, Mikey? You ready, Mikey? How about a toned Roosevelt dime? Now, it doesn't look like the best, but believe me, there is some color there. It's an original mint set coin. I can't really get the color to show there. Let's try the other side. Okay, there's color to it. It's dark color. It's mostly blue. But Organizers Pizza just subscribed. Thanks, Organizers. And here's the grade. MS-66, 1956. $2 extra for a slab box? Come on, Don. Oh, man. $2 extra for a slab box, huh? All right, let's actually show this under the other camera because I think it's going to show a little better. There it is. It's just a nice MS-66. I mean, there it is. I mean, you can kind of see, like, when you get it, that's what it really looks like. It's just like a dark blue, medium blue color. And the other side's got some golden color to it. And I don't know. You want to win this? See, Mikey, what I'm saying is this really doesn't work out for you. Because I know this is something, if I just put this in the auction, you like tone stuff, you'd probably buy this and you want this. But now you only have, what, like a 1 out of 30? Do I even have 30 people watching? Am I just being like really generous to myself, do I? Okay, a 1 out of 39 chance of winning this. So really, I mean, you would have been better off just saying, hey, how about you just sell me some like cheap silver that has toning or something? Because I would have sold this to you pretty cheap. But now we're giving it away. You're probably not going to win it, Mikey. But I know. But then again, Mikey, I say everybody has a 1 out of 30. Now 1 out of 37 because 2 people just left because they don't want to win this. That's fine. Well, it's actually 1 out of 36 because I'm not going to get in it. I think Mikey probably has actually a better than 1 out of 36 chance because he's just so damn lucky and he wins so much on YouTube. So what we're going to do is we're going to say something in, or I'm going to type a word in the chat. The next word that I type in, all you have to do is type it 1 time. Spelling counts, capital versus small letters, I don't care about that. No extra punctuation, symbols, emojis, or anything of the sort before, after, or in the word itself. I have to say that because of Mr. Marmello. What else do we say? 1 entry per person, no retracting any comments. Everybody will have plenty of time to type in the word. Be careful, spelling counts, 1 time per person. Yeah, no cheating. No cheating. Oh, who's this that just joined? Let's see. Organizers Pizza subscribed again? Oh, nice. Thanks. I'm on the road to what? 3,800 or 37? What am I at? I don't even know. 3.77 something. Yeah, okay. I'm on the road to 3,800. Thanks, organizers. Now, organizers, if you have multiple accounts, and that's the other rule. If you have multiple accounts, I thank you for all the subscriptions and likes and all that. But you're only allowed to enter the giveaway one time. Please. Please. All right, here we go. Next word we type in. Just got to type it one time, and everybody will have an equal shot to win. Doesn't matter if you're first or last. We're not Ricky Bobby. We're not Ricky Bobby's daddy. And again, thanks for checking out the auction preview. I hope to see many of you on Saturday or Sunday. I hope to at least see some emails from you about some things you're interested in. Because remember, everything's starting at $1. Everything's starting at $1, and we're selling everything. There's no hidden reserves, no reserves on anything. If the coin that I think's worth $300 actually sells for $12, I'm going to get really pissed off, and I'm going to yell at everybody watching. But I'm going to sell it, and I'm absolutely going to mail it out to the winner. It's going to suck, but I trust you guys, and I have faith in the community. I got faith in you guys, and I got faith in our audience, and I got faith in the, I'm just hoping, I guess. YOLO! All right, let's see how many people we got in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Auction is Saturday and Sunday, probably, Rita. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. 36 watch and only got 24 people or so in so far. I guess not everybody wants. The 1956, toned, mint set toned. MS66, Roosevelt dime. I might have to return this back to the coin shop, Don. Nobody wants these, apparently. You told me everybody will want this. You have to buy this, Kittle. No, he didn't say that. He gave me 3 huge boxes of slabs and says, I don't care what you buy. Buy whatever you think you want. And then I just looked through them for a while and bought a pile of them. So there we go. All right. Marmello got in. That was some lag, but he's in it to win it. And we're going to go ahead and type in stop. We got about 25 people in. That means I'm going to get out the 100-sided dice. We got a 10 spot and a 1 spot. If I roll any number under 25, we'll see who wins. Any number over 25, we'll roll again. But before we do that, time out. We have another giveaway. It's not going to be given away tonight, but if you did not get into the monthly free coin giveaway, we got this coin we're giving away. Look at this beauty. Woo! Woo! That's an ounce of silver. Germanium mint. Wow. Those go for over $100 online. In and of itself. Another coin that goes for nearly $100. And if you add the value of the red oak presentation box, this is probably worth over $100. This coin, 2016 Silver Eagle MS70 First Strike PCGS 30th anniversary. Perfect. In the red oak presentation box. One winner is going to get both of those coins in our monthly free coin giveaway. If you're not yet in it to win it, get in it to win it. Thank you very much. Check out that video and thank the people that helped sponsor that. Now we can go ahead and roll to see who wins the dime. We just rolled a 73. Roll again. 009. Who was the 9th person to enter? 009. If it would have been 007, I would have ended the stream. I would have just ended the stream right then and there. All right, let me scroll back up to the top. I'm going to share my screen. Ooh, it's really close to where I see Randy's name. Randy, it's really close. Let me see. I didn't count yet. It's either Randy, Kevin, Dude, Rita, Alfred. It's in that range. Let me go ahead and share my screen. How do we do that? We do it right there. I'm sharing my screen. Right there's where I typed in pizza. Oh, hey, my pizza's here. It says Organizer's Pizza. Well, this is me. Silver hair first, second, third, fourth. Not trying to enter. 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. It looks like it's Kevin Speaks. Let me count and make sure again. Pizza, 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 that's 3. Pizza, 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 that's 6. And then pizza, 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 that's 9. Let's make sure Kevin Speaks didn't break any of the other rules. What were the other rules? You can't enter more than once. Did he enter more than once? Doesn't look like it. You can't cheat and use other accounts. No. All small, all capital, capital, small, no extra punctuation. No retracting comments, no extra symbols, emojis, anything like that. You got a nice little 144p crazy view right there, don't you? Gotta love it, gotta love it. So I'm going to go here and type in Kevin Speaks. I'm going to actually write coin grats because that's more fun. And you know what? If you don't know anything, you know that we're all about having fun and having a good time. I think so. Congratulations, Speaks. You are the wiener. Edge lettering, he says. What are we talking about? No, that one does not have edge lettering. The 2016, only the proof has the edge lettering, I believe. And maybe the West Point Mint one that you get for the collectors. But this is the regular bullion version. It does not have edge lettering in our monthly giveaway. It does not. So I'm getting some emails. I'm getting new comments on the monthly free coin giveaway. Remember, if you're ever wondering anytime out there, is there any giveaways going on YouTube right now? Mikey wonders that every single, I was going to say every night, but probably almost every hour. Mikey's wondering, I wonder if there's any giveaways going on YouTube right now. Well, the answer is always. There's always a free coin giveaway going on Michael Kittle Rare Coins. So there's always a giveaway going on. As soon as we end this June giveaway, the July giveaway starts. Well, there's actually probably a 3 to 5 minute spot between each of those where I upload one and post it, and then I upload the other and post it, where there is actually not a giveaway going on Michael Kittle Rare Coins. But I mean, that's just 2-3 minutes. Come on, give me a break, right? I could make them go live at the same time, but then that's weird. Because then one will, I don't know, I don't like that. So congratulations, Kevin. I just ramble on and on and on and on. You got a 46D with orange and yellow toning. Nice, Mikey. Nice. Darth, you had no idea this was going on. Well, glad you found it. We didn't sell anything. We didn't really do anything. We just went over our preview of the auction. So here we go. Here's the Google document we'll put in. You'll be able to check out that Google document anytime in the next 36 hours or so. And we'll be doing an auction starting Saturday morning. If you can't make it to the auction, it's 122 slabbed coins we're doing all together. Not as one lot, but one after another. 122 lots. We might not get through it all on Saturday, but if there's anything you see that you want and you're interested in, you can send me an email and put in your bid that way in advance, and I'll execute it on your behalf. Everything starts at $1, no reserves. Everything starts at $1, no reserves. Jeez, I mean, I wonder who that is. Is that... Come on, guys. All right. Anywho, grow up, Aiden or Lindsay or organizers or whatever. Come on. All right. Anywho, anybody else have any other questions, or is there anything else that anybody wanted to see on the what do you call it? Anybody wanted to see from this auction? Otherwise, we're going to end this. And again, if you come up with something later that you did want to see, you can reach out to me through the Discord, and we can post pictures in the Discord for everybody to see. Something like that. Something like that. Anybody else? Or can I go eat my floor pizza? Let's see. And maybe we'll play some video games a little bit later. But it's already 10 o'clock my time. I don't know. Maybe we'll just skip it tonight. Not sure. But anywho, thanks again, everybody, for watching. Thanks for everybody for liking. And I don't think so either, right, Alfred? But it's a little weird that they say the exact same thing that Aiden always says. And then Aiden pops in 2 seconds later. Yeah, a little weird, right? A little weird. All right. Taking my behind to bed. Well, make sure your chickens aren't there first, Randy. Don't lay on them chickens or that little kitty you got. Be careful. You want me to play some stupid games? We could play some stupid games. I do need to play more of that Goose game. I'm not ready to play those stupid games on the computer. Alfred he actually bought me a game. It's what is it called? Like pressure washing simulator or something like that. Yeah, so we get to do some pressure washing. I'll get that going. I'll do that in the next few days, but I can't. I got to download that and install it first and everything. Roseanne says play some Fall Guys, right? Fall Guys. Mikey, I actually had to delete Red Dead Redemption. It was too big of a game, and I don't play it that often. And when I downloaded Gran Turismo the other night, because that's another 100 gigabytes, and just couldn't do it. Organizers is sus. Okay, organizers, thanks again. Appreciate that. And I know you just love that the name pops up on the screen like that for me to read. I appreciate that. Oh, the first one? Yeah, Mikey, that's the whole thing. I gotta, like, get my PS3... I gotta, like, take my PS3, like, out of... It's in a box right now, and I'd have to hook it up. It's not something I can just do right tonight. I have to plan that out and get ready for it. Fora's sleep... is that the name of your kitty, Fora? Oh, jeez. Nice. Nice. Very good. All right. Again, if anybody else has questions on any of this, just let me know. We got plenty of time. Otherwise, I expect to see you guys all in, what do you call it? All at the auction Saturday morning, or in my email sending me proxy bids. Thanks again, everybody. Congratulations to Speaks winning the coin. Speaks winning another coin. I think I just mailed you something, didn't I, Speaks? I just mailed you a win. Jeez. Jeez. No, hey, I'm not saying I'm never going to play Red Dead 2 again, but I just had to delete it. My PlayStation doesn't hold enough. Now, will I... It takes like 3 hours to re-download and install. It's not... I could do that. If you told me, hey, let's all play Red Dead next week at this... I could have it reinstalled. It's not that big of a deal. So... All right, everybody. You guys have a good night. And is there anybody else streaming that we want to like go send people to, or just want to say good night and not care about that? Let me see if there's anybody else online that I want to send you to. Michael Kittle Rare Coins is on. Hey, you know what? E Pluribus Unum's on right now. Isn't he still on the road to like 965? He's been on this road to 965 for like ever, right? Oh, now he's at 962. He keeps losing subscribers. Go over there. Okay, everybody go over to EPU's channel right now. That's this link right there. And go just say road to 965. Don't even say Kittle Raid. Just go, I'm typing it in. Go road to 965. I'm going to type it in. I'm trying to type it in. Road to 965. That's all you guys need to say over there, okay? And then I'll come in and say it too, and then he'll know exactly what it is. But road to 965. And then, of course, while you're there, if you're not subscribed, it'd be nice if you subscribe to him and try to get this guy to 1,000. He's been trying to do this for months and months and months, and it's starting to piss me off that he can't get there. But anyway, everybody go over there, say road to 965. You guys have a good night. Maybe we'll see you on the game channel later. Thanks again. You guys take care and have a good night.